right, so wanted to go ahead and set up an assignment for you guys for the next couple days, and I thought this would be kind of a good time to do something I think kind of relevant to what's going on here today, and honestly something kind of that I know a lot of you guys are probably missing right now, and that's sports. And so the next big thing in our topic or our chapter, I should say, or one of the things is talking about Jackie Robinson. So we're getting into civil rights and trying to get people of different races to get along better, accept each other, and so on. And one of the people that did a lot for this was Jackie Robinson. And what we want to do is build something off of that a little bit. So Jackie Robinson, famous baseball player, first African American to be allowed to play in the major leagues, and there was a lot of things about him that he had to do the things the right way in order to make sure this thing worked. But because of that, we made huge steps forward. And right or wrong, oftentimes sports and for that matter celebrities in general can really help movements. It suddenly becomes cool, it becomes okay to follow and to change and to reconstruct society as far as we know it. And so Jackie Robinson, great ball player, and all of a sudden maybe it was okay for whites and blacks to get along better than what maybe they had previous, because he could help people teams win and things along those lines. So what we're going to do is have you guys do over the next 2 days, a slideshow. I'm going to have you guys do a couple things. Number one, and I'll explain this all in the assignment. Number one, I want you to find out a little bit more about Jackie Robinson and what he went through. Basically, like what his life was like growing up, or the struggles he faced, and then what he did for civil rights movement in general. And then what I want you to do is to pick two more people, more of a modern day time, to discuss those same types of things. So here's what I'd like you to do. One of those people should be an athlete in modern day times. Who's an athlete that is pushing for civil rights in our world today? And if you think we've got this all figured out, not the case whatsoever. Would like to see one of them, an athlete, to ideally be a minority, but there are a lot of whites that are also fighting for civil rights and pushing for things to be better for all people in all different areas. Same format. Tell us about the person and the struggles and then what they're trying to do and so on. Now, you're going to have three total people. Jackie Robinson, as I just said, an athlete. You can do a second athlete as well. And I know some of you are not into sports at all. So we'll open it up. How about picking a celebrity then as well? Who's a celebrity that is really fighting hard to try to make life better for groups that are being oppressed and are not being given full rights and so on? And there's many of them out there. One of the things I would strongly suggest for you is if you have a favorite athlete, research them a little bit. Just see, are they doing anything? You might be surprised how many athletes are actually out there fighting in their own way to try to make life better. And maybe they don't get all the headlines that LeBron James might get or something along those lines. But they're still out there doing those things. So that would be my first choice: is pick an athlete that you really, really like anyways, or pick a celebrity that you love anyways. See if they're doing things, research them a little bit. And if they're not, they're not. Go on and move on to the next. Or just do a general Google search of who are the athletes out there right now that are doing great things. I'd like to keep it in, I don't know, last 10 years or so, if they're still relevant, still doing things today. And as I said in the assignment, I'll set it up as to what you need to find out. And it's more of a thing that I want you to enjoy this. I want you to go ahead and get something out of this. And I want you to know that, these people obviously at their levels can do great things, but obviously each one of us individually can definitely do great things with this thing as well, if you so choose to do that and become active. So that'll be the assignment for the next 2 days. It'll take you a little bit the next 2 days, and we'll kind of see where we're at on Friday and go from there. Starting to get a lot of late assignments in, and that's okay. Let's keep getting those things hammered in. Let's keep getting things in here and so on, as we, kind of each week try to wrap things up a little bit and keep plugging away. And again, with a little luck, maybe we can go ahead and get ourselves back in school. And if not, probably set up a Google Meets or something like that here at some point soon. A lot of you checked in last week. It was kind of great to see a lot of you and have a little fun as well. So maybe do something like that at the same time. So look in the instructions. I'll lay it out for you. But this is the general idea. Again, stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you soon.